top 3 video game characters that you would have watch your children. I'm gonna jump off and start. My number 3 is going to be a very controversial pick because of what he has done in his video game. But I'm gonna go with Kratos as my number 3 to watch my kid. No,
Boy.
I know. Everybody's gonna talk about how the original God of War even starts with him massacring his family. Hopefully that wasn't a spoiler. Hopefully you've seen watching it. But the new age, the newer version of him having his son. Yes, he does a great job of like being there for his son. And I'm like, oh, if he could give my daughters that same protection, I'll be here for it.
He's going to teach your kids how to murder a person.
That's fine. And you'll see a constant thread on my list as we keep going up. So Kratos would be my number 3 on my list of video game characters to watch my child. Who's your number 3, Jason?
It's definitely a good pick, especially if you want your kid to be like fully independent by the time they're 12. You definitely want Kratos on your side. But my number 3 is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog, right? So here's the reason why. He's big, he's blue, he's fluffy. The little kids are going to love him. You know, he's got high energy, so he can keep up with them kids and stuff. He can entertain them and stuff like that. But also, if they try to get away from him, he's super fast and gets going, scoop him right up real quick. So, like, though he'd probably be too busy eating chili dogs to be watching your kids because he's probably got an ADHD. Still, like, before they can get into any real danger, he can get there, boom, and like get them before like any real danger happens. And he's cute to look at. Like, who wouldn't want a giant anthropomorphic hedgehog in their house? You know, with their kids. I think Sonic would be a great. Watch my kids.
Again, actually Sonic did not make my cut, but I was really close to putting him on it for those exact same reasons. My number 2 video game character that I will watch my kids is Sonya Blaze, man. She actually raised the kid to be a badass. So once again, as you can see the theme of my list here, she gonna watch my kids. Because the way Cassie turned out, Cassie's a boss.
The way her child turned out is to join a death tournament. So I don't know.
She's able to fight in a death tournament to save the world, the universe, is a thing that I want my daughters to be instilled with. That kind of honor.
When you see your kid get fatality by a guy with a fucking razor hat, you'll be a little differently.
Hey, look here. To my fallen soldiers. My kids did it though. They went out for it, tried to save the universe. Who is your number 2 video game character you will?
I'm going to say a Mr. Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 4. He obviously is very good at babysitting, even the most annoying children.
God damn it! You took my number 1. I'm gonna review my number 1 then. That was my number 1.
Oh, I got a better one than that. You know, I got a better number 1 than that. But Leon S. Kennedy is a babysitter extraordinaire. He's definitely going to fight off some corrupted Spanish villagers for you. So that's what you really want in a babysitter, is someone who can punch a boulder into a volcano. And even though your kid's super annoying and whiny and kind of a bitch, he's still like, oh, I got to go get this kid. So.
Then if I'm gonna go on the fly, man, my number 1 is going to be me, Mario. One, he's going to be the height of my kids because Mario's short. Everybody's probably like, Mario is a Mario world, real world, where he's like in the real world. He's still like 3 feet tall. Yeah. So it'd be sort of, but also if they were to get captured by, let's say a gorilla, let's say
or a giant snapping turtle.
Yeah. He's probably the best for the job to go rescue my children before they get killed. And you know what? He'll go through a couple of dungeons and rescue some random other kids too, because it was the wrong dungeon, and still eventually get to my kids. So Mario will
no, it's not your kid, but I got you. I'm making my way there.
Right. Will be my number 1 video game character to watch my kid. Jason, who is your number 1 that's better than Leon S. Kennedy?
The better Leon S. Kennedy, a Mr. Joel, whose last name I do not know, but his name is Joel from Last of Us. He is the kind of person who will doom the world for a kid that's not even his.
That's true. Good one. That's a great choice.
He's willing to sacrifice the entire human race for your child. So that's who you really want as your go-to babysitter, is a guy who's willing to not only teach him valuable skills in surviving a zombie-esque apocalypse, but when it comes to the fact that your kid can save the human race by getting their brain dissected, he's like, fuck that noise. I got you. Your kid is going to live to be at least a teenager in this shitty ass world. And the rest of y'all
Man,
can
so
die.
guys, put your list of your top 3 or give us a comment on your top 3 video game characters that you would like or have watch your child. All answers apply. I mean, maybe you hate your kids and you're like, nah, I'm gonna put them with this terrible Joker because I know my kids ain't coming back. That's perfect, fair game too. I mean, we ain't
Dr.
no
Robotnik.
judgment here, right? I mean, what was it? Professor Wily for Mega Man. All his kids were like, weapons, like
They've been robots.
yeah. One of them ran away from him because it was like, dude, you're too extreme here. Hey, we're all here for it, but leave your comments on there and let us know what you think. Who would you choose as someone who will watch your kids? So, but guys, like we said before, always remember one. I did it this time, Jason. You know, I made sure.
Oh, you got a can.
Yeah. Make sure you get that nerd focus in you. Again, a link will be in the description. Go and get you a case. I'm up here. I got the sugar-free, 0-calorie one that I'm showing everybody. The blue
It's
can.
delicious.
All right. And then, as always, make sure you check that out. And then, let's say you broke. Let's say like you balling on a budget like me and Jason. You out here doing your thing, working every day. But you're like, man, in Word for Nerd, Headcanon Circus, I would love to support you guys at Nerd Focus because I enjoy energy drinks too. But I'd rather just get mine at a little cheaper at the dollar store or at the gas station. I ain't balling like that. And I'm like,
my child support payment ain't coming yet.
Right. No worries. We ain't mad at you. We get it. We live in the same lifestyle. But know what you can do to help us out then? Just share. Share the content, man.
Like,
Jason likes to say it. Sharing is caring. Yeah, share. Sharing is caring. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to choose just one out of the 3, share it to people. But if you want to follow us and come and kick it with us more often, subscribe as always. But by all means, man, like I said, that's the easiest way that you can help us is just getting the show out there for the masses.